20 young girls at this 8-year-old's birthday party. Look closely. This isn't a jungle gym or an arcade. It's a Sephora.
How do we feel so far? We feel good?
They're all getting skincare and makeup done. Abby Brass organized the event for her daughter, London.
It was the only party that literally no one said no to. I've never had 100% RSVP positive on an invitation, but everyone wanted to come to Sephora.
Skincare has become a major craze for young girls, and by young, I mean not even teenagers yet. Every time I've stepped into a Sephora recently, I've seen some inside, and I'm not the only one noticing this.
I do see it sometimes because of the whole concept of beauty and how things online can make you insecure. It does worry me a bit.
Yeah. I have a younger sister and she's definitely starting to get into more makeup stuff.
I know a lot of girls are getting into retinol and stuff.
Yeah.
And you don't need that for young skin.
No. I mean, if they want to splurge their money here, let them, yeah.
London definitely does.
So I saw this at Sephora and I really wanted it for my birthday.
What would you normally put in with it?
Like a bronzer, but I don't have it anymore because we traded. So
You and your sister traded?
we trade skincare a lot.
Can you show me some of the TikTok videos that you follow? That's London's sister, 10-year-old Harper.
Well, this was one too. It's if she has that skincare product. And then another one.
Another one, yeah.
Another one.
Another one.
Ready with me for the Dolphins versus Chiefs game?
These are get ready with me videos. They're fun, casual, influencers at home showing off their favorite products. And look closely. Often, the content is sponsored.
Get unready with me using Glow Recipe's new Clear Skin Essentials.
And the products pushed aren't cheap. This kit costs more than $100. Still, Harper and her friends have even started to make their own videos. They don't post them publicly. They just share them with each other.
You pump, and then you would add it in, and then mix it.
The skincare, as long as I'm monitoring it and making sure it's safe for them, it's not harming anyone.
And when your daughters are consuming all of this content on social media, what are some of the negatives that you've noticed?
You never know what's going to be out there, and I've often walked in and seen things that I don't find appropriate, and I make them turn it off, and I explain to them why they're not appropriate.
I drunk elephant, and I thought to myself, wait a second, a few weeks ago, my niece, about 9 by the way, showed me how she got this new lotion.
Turns out Sephora kids, or kids flocking to cosmetic stores, really are a thing. Millions of TikTok videos turning the trend into a meme with the Sephora Kid hashtag.
The rough housing, which it's going to happen.
William Yap is a makeup artist in Edmonton who worked at Sephora until recently. He experienced the trend firsthand.
Running around and spraying each other. It's not a playground.
The influence of social media is so intense that kids are asking for specific products that they don't always know much about. And they aren't always open to hearing that.
I clearly and nicely explained that this product that they're looking for does not actually in any way address the concerns that the child has. She stomps her foot, she looks at me, the child, and she goes, "You effing suck." And then she turned to her mom. This is a 10-year-old child. She looks to her mom and she goes, "You also effing suck." And then she just turned around and stormed out of the store. It was wild.
Yap says many kids are well behaved, but still, staff and adult customers have complained about the mess some kids leave behind. Every generation is defined by its own trends and fads. For me, it was back-combed hair, side bangs, aviator sunglasses, and Fat Farm shoes. The difference, experts say, is that today, social media is exposing girls to advertising basically non-stop, and they don't even realize they're looking at ads.
I think that's really tricky, right? This is becoming a really blurred gray zone.
Natalie Coulter is a professor at York University specializing in tweens and the internet. She says social media follows teens everywhere.
I mean, I think on one hand, there's this feeling that girls can always be improved, that there's always some sort of regime, some sort of thing that should improve you, which is really a story about you never being good enough in the first place.
All that influencing is working. Check out these numbers. Global analytics firm Circana measured Canada's beauty industry's sales revenue during the first 9 months of 2023. They found an 18% increase from the same period in 2022. Circana also said Generation Alpha, kids born in 2010 and later, will drive the boom for years to come. But there are concerns that some products can cause harm. Julia Carroll is a dermatologist in Toronto. She has noticed an uptick in clients bringing in their girls with questions about products they saw on social media.
Younger skin, like tween skin and some teen skin, the skin barrier is not fully mature. So it's definitely more susceptible to being irritated or damaged by those products.
Carol says that the way products are packaged can attract kids to them. Think fun colors and names that may appeal to school-aged kids, like Easy A. Carol even carries some in her practice.
We liked a line that was focused on ingredients. It has fun names and fun colors.
But adds that she knows these are safe for kids and has some tips for parents.
So what you want to do is sort of get the basics. So you want a cleanser, you want a moisturizer, you want a sunscreen. Get that established.
Some brands, though, have been accused of intentionally designing their products so they'll appeal to kids, even if they're not actually for them. Drunk Elephant, a trending skincare line that attracts kids, responded on Instagram by clarifying which products are child-friendly. But Natalie Coulter stresses that there is an upside.
Girls have very few spaces to talk about themselves. They have very few spaces where they're celebrated. I think about a girl in their bedroom during COVID, there's not a lot of places to go, not a lot of things to do, and they're kind of playing with makeup and they're expressing themselves.
And for Brass, she has seen a positive impact on her girls.
As much as we think it's crazy to be standing talking to your phone and doing a pretend skincare application on your social media account, really, my older daughter is quite introverted, and you see this extrovert come out when she's doing this, and it actually really does build her confidence.
Still, Anya, I'm imagining all sorts of parents and aunts and uncles at home saying, okay, I get it. What do I do about this?
Yeah, so first off the top, I just want to say that we did reach out to Sephora several times for comment and we didn't hear back. But to your point, ultimately, this is a digital literacy issue. And experts say that there needs to be a lot more education around social media so that young kids can really understand what they're seeing online. Think, the difference between sponsored content versus someone just geeking out over their favorite products, or relentless advertising masquerading as fun content. Sometimes we even had a hard time telling the difference when we were putting this story together.
All right, Anya Zolorjowski, thank you.